Although we often associate the concept of language as social control with the author George Orwell, the use of weaponized verbiage may be better attributed to Chairman Mao during his Cultural Revolution. Here, the introduction of certain magical words, whose use or misuse marks someone as right-thinking or counter-revolutionary, were employed to bend society to the desired end via normal functioning social interactions. The efficacy of this strategy is obvious. It's one thing to fight the secret police, quite another to fight the disapprobation of your friends and neighbors over the words you use every day. As such, conformity may be obtained with only a very limited exertion of the state apparatus. While far from the totalitarian nature of Maoist China, many in the contemporary West have noticed a similar phenomenon forming in our own era's progressive cultural revolutionaries. The injection of specific words and cliches into the discourse to reframe the conversation and hinder dissent has been a recognized element of political correctness for well on 3 decades now. But far from a minor irritation, these words persist in our language, and despite their users' ability to understand their origin or even their meaning, they are invariably controlling the direction of our culture. People often comment how difficult it is to get progressives into a conversation. Very few people who claim to understand progressive ideas ever want to talk about them with critics. However, we are in constant dialogue with progressive ideas every time we encounter these types of words in the media we consume or in the casual conversations we have with friends, family, and acquaintances who have absorbed the terminology through cultural osmosis. I have spoken much about the culture war in discourse, and what I think is needed next is an answer and a methodology for fighting these concepts in casual conversations. Conversations that might be entirely unpolitical and with people who have entirely unpolitical motives. We need an understanding of how these terms work inside our own discourse and how we can subvert their influence. A defense against the dark arts of language manipulation, and a guide to magical words and how to fight them.